Hi, Capricorn. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your November 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. In this month of November, everyone on this planet is going to be affected by light codes that are emanating from the sun. That is raising our frequencies and vibrations and expanding our consciousness. We will all be affected by this one way or another. So keep this in mind, that November is likely to be a very impactful and pivotal month for us all. So I wish you many blessings in this month of November. And the first card you have, Capricorn, is the Eight of Rods, and this is news coming to you swiftly. It could also indicate swift or sudden change, long distance travel or traveling, or the arrows of love. It can be communications also back and forth, not just coming at you. It could be coming from you, as to you and from you. I feel like there's big developments changing, and these developments and changes for many of you, you're going to see it'll feel like out in the world, maybe not as much as your own personal life for some of you. There could be having to get used to things organized differently, where things could be shut down and no longer in play. It could be a law, it could be a rule, a regulation, could even be like certain forms of government or companies or corporations. And it could have to do with the way we change, like how we live. It could even have to do with how we deal with our health and wellness and the medical side of life, like health insurance or medical conditions or things of that nature, and how they get treated, or where you go, what to do. The protocols for that could be changing. More research and analysis will be needed. I don't know that you're going to have the full story or full understanding of it until towards the end of November, or even going into December. And I feel like you're going to be questioning everything. Like, what does this mean? How does that work? Why is this happening? What's going to be the outcome if this happens or doesn't happen? I see you like doing all this, like analyzing and wanting facts, you know? In some ways, I feel like it's positive, and you may feel like, phew, thank goodness, that's like a breath of fresh air in the world or in your own personal life. Like, I feel for some of you, it's good. But you may have trepidation and feel like you don't want to get your hopes up, or to be too overconfident, because, you know, you've been disappointed before. And you may feel that way about the powers that be, or rules, laws, regulations, companies, businesses, and all those things I already mentioned. You could already have like trepidation and suspicion about those things I've already discussed here. So even if something sounds good and it could be hopeful and be positive change, I see you being skeptical about it. Like, I'll believe it 100% when I see it. Like, you want the facts. Some of you may train in something new. It could be, I'm going to say something weird. It could be in dictation, but you're like, dictation. You can talk into a computer and it can record what you're saying. Who does that now? Who's taking dictation? Come on. But it could be something that is associated with the word dictation. So, next card in your reading, Capricorn, is the Seven of Cups, and this is scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered emotions. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. You could have difficulty in making some kind of decision or choice at this time. It could be a dream come true. You could also have a lot on your plate. You may have so many possibilities, opportunities, parties, events, things to attend or do that you may be like, what the heck do I choose? If you live in the United States, maybe multiple people invited you over for Thanksgiving and you're like, which one do I go to? Or it could be other types of events or gatherings, or like you may have a lot of things. Somebody's getting married, going to a holiday party, then something else is going on, or some event that you want to go see live and in person. Like, you could have a lot of things going on, a lot of things on your plate, Capricorn, in November. I do feel like you like it and you're happy about it, but I do feel there's going to be some things you're going to be like confused as to which to choose. It may not be cut and dry on all the options of things that could come up for you. You may not be able to do them all. Some of you may be able to do them all, but some of you may not be able to do them all. So then you have to pick and choose. Something that you forgot or left behind, you find it or somebody gives it back to you. It could be a coat at a restaurant. It could be a cell phone. It could be a blanket or something you had that or a special seat at a football game that you sit on or something. I don't know, but somebody's going to give it back to you or you find it. You could also find out that there's a whole new place to hang out, play games, or do certain kinds of activities could open up near you. It could be like an arcade fun place, you know, where you can ride go-karts and you can do indoor activities, and there's all kinds of, you know, like a fun zone kind of place with lots of things going on. But it could be something else, like an area that opens up where there's a lot of cool stores and really cool restaurants, like an avenue that's new, could get opened up where you are. And it could give you a lot of, you know, some cool places to go to, or new places to shop, cool things to look at. Some of you are going to be bewildered about somebody that's coming to you in a dream and trying to give you a message. And some of you may know what the message, you may understand the message, but some of you may not be quite sure what the point is they're trying to make. So when that happens, I recommend that you get yourself into a quiet space. Either put on some like Tibetan bells or some Native American flute music or something that helps you calm down and relax, and then tune in and find out what they were trying to tell you. because I feel like you can find it out. I don't feel like you're not going to be able to get it, because some of you are going to understand the dream, but some of you won't. And you need to go into it and find out. Next card in your reading, Capricorn, is the King of Swords. This is an air sign person. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign person. It could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an air sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. There could be law coming down, like people and things need to be held accountable for. This could be in your own government. It could be a local government too. It could be bigger or smaller one, either way. But like where the law is going to come down, and the law is going to make sure that things are right, and that, you know, how things are supposed to be handled and happening are happening according to law. Yeah, because I hear developments changing in rules, laws, and regulations. It could take you back by a bit. You could be like, whoa, so I can't go to this place anymore, this particular place, or I can't, I'm not allowed to do this or that I used to be able to do. Now I can't do it. Like, I feel like you may feel a little taken aback, and that your rights are getting infringed upon or taken away from you. That's what I see Capricorn like reacting to it. Now, it could be on a personal one-to-one sense. It could be happening at your job. But it could be world government, local government. I don't know. But you feel like your rights are getting infringed upon, and you're surprised about it. If you're looking for a job, a air sign King of Swords person may hire you if you go on any job interviews in November and maybe even in December. They could question you a lot about what kind of power, authority, control you had in the past, because the job where you may be going to, getting hired for, the person that's hiring you may feel like what they'd be hiring you to do is going to be maybe require more experience or be very demanding, or they may be wondering if you're like ready for that step. But I do feel like they could hire you. So if you go on any job interviews in November or December, I'll even say all the way out until the end of February, they could go well for you, and you could get hired fairly quickly. You could have a love partner or a family member or friend that's an air sign that thinks your judgment is off about something. So they may not agree with your perspective or views on something. And they would have an air sign, either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but that could be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So before I continue on with cards number 4 and 5, I just want to break in here and let you know I have some new video series that are available that I have on Vimeo, and the same videos are on Patreon, so you can get them in either place. And the new video for the month of November is Wisdom and Guidance, Psychic Tarot Readings, using the Wildwood Tarot deck. I look at 4 different categories in this reading to give you wisdom and guidance from my guides, and the areas are love and romance, friends and family, work and business, career and finance, and health and wellness. So you may want to check those out. And in these videos, you might want to get both your sun sign and your rising sign. Also, these were out last month in October, but they're still new. And you might want to check them out if you have any love or connection or feelings strongly about animals and animal totems and animal spirit guides. I did a series called Spirit Animals, Tarot, Oracle Cards, and Jasper Crystal Readings. Both of these video series cover a 1-year time period. The spirit animals from September of 2025 to September of 2026, and the wisdom and guidance go from October of 2025 to the end of October of 2026. The spirit animals, tarot, oracle cards, and Jasper crystal reading are very interesting, and I don't use the Jasper crystal a lot, but some people find it's really accurate. So you may want to check those readings out. And don't forget, my psychic crystal readings are available for the month of November 2025, where I do a continuation and an expansion reading of what I'm doing right here using my crystal. So you may want to check those out and get more insights and messages from my guides for November. The links are down below in the description box. They're on my website also at the luckymermaid.com videos page, and you can get them. The links are to Vimeo, and there's a link to Patreon. So if you want to purchase these videos not on Vimeo and you want to get them on Patreon, just click on that Patreon link on the videos page of my website or down below and go to the shop tab and you can get them there. And please hit that like button. It does help this channel grow and it helps with the algorithms. And if you see the hype button show up, I appreciate it when you hype this channel, because I do believe it is helping get my videos out there more in the YouTube land. And stick around to the end of the video if you would like to see a cute picture of my dog Max that you often hear snoring in the background. So the next card in your reading, Capricorn, is the Ace of Rods. And the Ace of Rods is a card that symbolizes new beginnings of any kind, a new child, a new job, an inheritance, anything new. And also, before I continue forward, I just want to let you know, for those of you who are interested, stick around to the end of the reading to see pictures of Max. Many of you do like hearing Max snore. Sometimes he's in this room, sometimes he's not. But I've been putting together some cute pictures of Max. You may want to check that out at the end of the reading. And don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit the like button. It helps the algorithms, and you can hype this video if you see the hype button. It does get my videos out on the algorithm, and my channel number has not changed in a very long time. So I would like to get new subscribers and views. So I do appreciate hitting the like button. Thank you. So your new beginning of some kind is here, Capricorn. Let's see why. Yeah, some of you, again, as I already said, I feel are going to have a new job. Now, it could also be in a company or business you already work for. They could put you in a new position. You could be getting a new job within the company where you already work. And I feel like whether it's at a place you already work or it's a new job, I feel like get hired, bam, and start like almost immediately. So if you're changing your job, they would want you, the new job, if you're leaving one and going to another, the new job is going to want you to start right away. Some of you are going to be able to hold your head up with pride because you were absolutely 100% right about something you said, and you get that validation comes to you. It could be something you predicted and said about out in the world with leaders, countries, and world leaders, but it could also be something you said about something in your personal life that you kind of foresaw the future, you predicted something, or you were like, you wait and see, and that whatever you said happens. So you get that validation. Some of you are having some kind of communication going on, and that person is going to want to meet you now. So it could be in a romantic sense. It could be on a dating site, or, through some other means that you've met online maybe, and you've never met each other, and you're chatting back and forth either on your phone, texting, or on the internet in some way. And now that person's like, they want to meet you. This could happen in November if you're interested in going to that next step. Some of you, something you've been looking for, you find it. Now, it could be an object that you already owned in your home, or it was your own personal item and you lost it and you find it. But for some of you, it could be something like finding the perfect house that you want to buy, or finding the perfect Christmas gift you were trying to get for somebody, a holiday gift. For some of you, it could be something you collect and you were missing this item or that one, or something specific you wanted and you haven't been able to find it, or couldn't get it anywhere, and all of a sudden, bam, you find it. Could even be something old. Could be something you find in an antique store, at a flea market. Could be on online auction. But you may find something like you lost, or find something that fulfills a collection, or something that you've been wanting to find for a gift for somebody, or something you find, it could be a new home. You're going to have a real sense of accomplishment. It's going to also give you a real strong sense of completion, accomplishment and completion. You could get some kind of training or education that teaches you how to do something that now, if you do it for work or in a career you're already in or job you're already in, it could lead you to make more money. So something you learn, it could be you learned it on your own, could be your job trained you how to do it, could be a class you took on the outside or online. It's going to go to your advantage, work to your advantage. Something you learn, and you're going to make more money. So the last card in your reading is the Page of Cups, and this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you, Capricorn, if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is a water sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Or a messenger. They could be bringing in a message. This could be somebody you have a lot of abundance of love for, or that you feel like you need to be the caretaker of them. Again, this could be your sun, moon, or rising sign, so you may feel like you have to take care of that side of yourself, but it could be a water sign, sun, moon, or rising sign person in your life that you have a lot of love for, and you feel like you have to look out for them and take care of them. You may feel like, what are they up to? You may feel like they're making a spectacle of themselves, or like they're making weird decisions or doing silly things to try to get noticed or attention. You may be in question about what they're up to and why. They could be just having fun and behaving silly, is possible. This could be somebody that's going to stand up to you and tell you, I'm going to do things my way now. You're not going to direct me or tell me how to do things, or I'm my own boss. So this could be one of your kids. Could be a significant other to you. Maybe it's like, you're not going to be the boss of me and tell me what to do. I'm doing things the way I want to do them. This could be somebody, you may have a teenager or a young adult in your life that's a water sign person that you feel like they may be acting out or acting out of character, or having some kind of like bizarre types of behavior that you're like, why are they doing that? You may feel like they're attention seeking. This person could feel like you need to let me in. You need to tell me what I need to know. And why don't you have faith in me or believe in me? That's what I hear coming from them to you. There's a strange mix and a weird dichotomy going on, or like a mixture of things going on between the two of you and your energies. If this is part of you, you're going to feel very much in conflict and at odds with yourself. But you can feel that way about a water sign person in your life in November. I feel like they need help, or they're trying to heal something in them. So that may be why they're behaving irrationally, or like in some way that you think, why are they acting like that? So the best gemstone crystal I got for Capricorns to work with, use, and wear in the month of November 2025, you got amethyst. And amethyst helps with addictions, and it also can help enhance the immune system. It improves the endocrine system and also improves skin appearance. And it's great for promoting digestive health. It also can help reduce headaches, and amethyst is also good for regulating hormones. It increases spiritual awareness and psychic abilities, positive transformation. Amethyst can also relieve stress and enhances memory. If you have to divide yourself and be in two places at once, it's going to help you do that. Like if you're like, I'm over here, but I got to get over here, it's going to help you transition from one thing to the next. It's also going to help you expediently get to something else or someplace else you need to get to. It's going to have your cylinders of your mind firing on all cylinders. Your mind's going to be like picking up this idea, picking up that idea, and communication with deceased loved ones and your spirit guides in the spirit realm. You're also going to be really good. It's going to accentuate your psychic ability and your mediumship skills, Capricorn, in the month of November, and maybe even continuing on in other months, but I'm looking at November right now. It's going to help you remote view, because I hear see across the miles, which is remote viewing. It's also going to help you like access things that you're going to be able to see coming up in the future. So it will definitely accentuate your psychic ability. It would be a great gemstone for you to scry, which is what I'm doing right now, or like I do with the crystal when I scry the crystal and I see images or I hear my guides say certain things. If you could get a nice size of amethyst, maybe even like a crystal ball of amethyst, would be really good for you Capricorns, especially in November. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It does mean a lot to me, and it helps me a lot. And thank you when you hit that hype button, because I have seen my videos start to show up more. So I do believe it does help the algorithms. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. You can also get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides by following me on Facebook at The Lucky Mermaid LLC. Also on X, Pamela Georgel at The Lucky Mermaid. And here on YouTube, on my YouTube posts. So you may want to check those out. And I also post many written content of predictions and messages on Patreon. So you may want to become a Patreon member. So I hope you have absolutely awesome month of November, all the signs of the zodiac, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.